One might, like ourselves, only smile and be happy here after the news there. Receive, here's the who, when, why. Why are we here? To honor a fallen hero in our eyes. I can smile thinking of the music, the who. I was just thinking that must be the artist of the hour. Are we repeating ourselves from, we tried this, say 14 minutes ago, we started, realized after we said everything we needed to say that we were rather mute on the microphone. But it was a lot to get off there is the message anyway. One serious rather than, let's say, the game of life. So we're back here as a familiar territory, an unfamiliar time. It's been a long time. Uno, this is something I played with my dad to stay in touch on the Xbox 360, believe it. There was a time when it first became available to play online across the world. So if you had a camera on the 360 and one on the other side, you could stay in touch with a distant relative, a close friend. And so the Who is the mention. The Who. Here we go again. Let's give the Who a listen. Listen to the Eagles, the Doors. These are a lot of mentions there. I'm missing. We would dearly miss. I was receiving the news. You know, this is a classic played. That here is also play, and that's why Uno is a choice here. Is it a honorable nod at a gentleman that from the time could tell the stories, could sing the music, could put a smile on your face if you walked in the room gloom. This is a father figure, a husband, a best friend, a companion, a strong figure in the community, the impact that they've made. And now they continue to make, because it made an impact for me yesterday, just compelled to call in and speak to either one of these two. I'll mention and throw, we're talking to about a Brad. I mean, a class A Brad. There are many of us with a Brad out there in our life at some point that made a difference. And let me tell you, this one, major impact into when reflecting back, realizing at a time when it was a struggle for me and heavy grief, when someone is there to listen and to give you advice as such, never saying that they can replace, those that you may have gotten it from first or the most. And once they're gone, you feel lost, right? But this man carries some kind of light still about that helps others and still does. Like, I mean, working beside this, talking sports with Mike, for me, it was life hacks. Telling me how you can cheer up, how you can have fun, and it should be doing activities that thrill you and make you happy. Cooking, having your significant other. The advice was given, make a sandwich, and try a slice of tomato and grilled cheese and fry that. Ooh. The reaction, all those talks. With so many more words said and here back and forth with this, when it has been beyond a couple of weeks now. And yeah, it makes you reflect when you have the time and one going through a self guilt or to blame, but they never want that of us, to beat ourselves up or blame ourselves. This is advice given, and it is a class A Brad, let me tell you. Much where I could compare it to my own pops, whether it be your guardian, your parent, again, a significant other. These ones hit closest to home. It was rather heartbreaking yesterday, not then feeling any desire. Even now, like, are we in the right energy to do this broadcast? Would we keep it separate? This is, again, an advice from the individual that said, you could go for this, you could do this, you're good at it, you follow your dream, and it's your hobby, do it. So that's why we're here. We're doing both. We're gonna one of these hands dealt to us. These are the cards dealt, and we'll see what we get a win out of it. And mind you, kind of just got through one of these rounds, and go to reflect back. Did we have the microphone on? We do now. I'm confident of this. We're chest out and head up. We can smile and love the blue is the beach. Here's the red. Royal and red. We're full of love and can go here. Flowers. As long as there is one deck of flowers, I love the theme cards. Can you switch sides there? Switch seats so I can play on. Do I get to play on the cards? They are sitting next to me. Okay, last time they were not. All right, so you can tell, easily amused, but talk about one jukebox in the room. And any time I could enter the room and hear a song sang by this amazing person. Let me say, a real stand-up guy. But the performance and the voice is like, the same thing. Why are you here? Why aren't you singing somewhere? You karaoke. But no, you're my jukebox, bro. Like, buddy, a big best friend kind of buddy to anyone, whether they knew you or not. You could be a stranger. And classic, that nod, fella, walking you by. I'll wave the hand. You don't see that all the time, But that's classic. That's what heroes can be made of. Looking out for one another. And it was a privilege, again, to be there under your wing. Okay, green. 1 in a million. Irreplaceable. Infinite energy. Is that a theory also? Do we, there's many beliefs. I've signed up in my next life. What would be like the seagull, please? My name's on the clipboard when I approach the gates. The list or the page that has seagull written at the top. That's me. Meanwhile, yes. Are we also just infinite and endless? We become energy into waves? Was it be sound or radio, or the energy that is the waves and the wind and eruptions or fire and magma and geoformations? New, like there is new to become new here again. Draw a card. I can't. Nah. Not to a pudding. Not flowers. Hawking. Okay. Snow. Hawk. There we go. Birds. Oh, we going interplanetary. I'm loving the Cosmos theme deck too. That's a nice theme. Into the universe would challenge. You could challenge because if they call their bluff, let's say they had a playable card, a green card or a 2 that could play on that green 2, we would challenge, or we're going to just pick up 4 cards. This is a challenge and see what we're dealt. I would like more cards anyway. So now we have to pick up 4 plus 6. Okay, I forgot the rules. You can tell it's been a while. Again, I have a camera that's probably in this locker that's at this company place. And it is the original Xbox 360 camera where I played this game with my dad. It was like, flowers, why are you flexing? Are you doing something like your ultimate move is coming right up? It's my turn. You got skipped. And I'm making sure I play as many. Then you're not taking it easy on me. Can we reverse this? Because I want to take it easy on you. We just sent immense energy out into the cosmos here. That player over there, Snow, we've got to stop them. They're down to 1 card. They called Uno. You heard them. Uno. A +4. If that's what it takes, that's going to be a bunch of points. and pick a yellow. Oh, they're mad. Check. Oh, they called my bluff. See, that's what happens. They challenged me playing the +4. I had a ton of cards I could have played, obviously. So good call for them. That's what we were suddenly compelled to call yesterday, and we got in touch to hear the news, and it was heartbreaking again. Still is. And I feel for everyone. Just much love goes out to the friends and family, immediate, to the company, to every place that they've made such a huge impact and being involved in is. It's like a bridge or a pillar in our community. When a pillar is missing, you notice. I don't know if been meaning to have this communication, this phone call to go across there for months. For months. You get afraid. I'll admit, you get afraid after some time. You feel disconnected from those who made the biggest difference in your life. If you're embarrassed even, but let me say, if that's all included in ego and you can make a sandwich out of it in pride, you swallow in that and have respect up here and your pride down here a little bit, you know? I'm not saying there is singularity. We all share this. And if you have yet to experience it someday, and we never wish that upon anyone, but it depends on who you are, how compassionate, how much of yourself you may wear on your sleeve. And we're softy, I'll admit. So, this one's sending much love out into the universe. And just respect and honor that. Salute, a farewell to a legend. And it's an invitation to become even greater, even more legendary. Because our Brad lives on. As it does, you go from the top of the alphabet, A through Z, they live on. In some form, some way. That's why we're here. Continue to carry that torch. So an honorable mention. I hope there we've entertained or send warm messages across. And that's where we'll leave it. This is the one to be heard. If captions are available, if can read there through the loud music in the other one, just I think we'll take it down. This is the one though. Thanks for listening. Thanks for making it this far. And we'll continue on. Onto the skies and love the beach. Again, the message is going out. Just be outgoing. Show that compassionate love onto your friends that you might find that they're standing right beside you. And the ones that provide you more grounding, that keep you down to earth, they're right beside you. Look at the person next to you. You may talk more story with them. You may spend more time with them than you realize you do. So, much love messages out there. I'm going to say peace for now. I'll catch you later.